Yo, what up? How you guys doing out there today? It's your boy Roto Beast, and I'm here to present you my NBA picks for Tuesday, April 10th. If you're new to this channel, please make sure to click the subscribe button below. This way you can watch all my NBA, MLB, NFL videos. If you want to play the actual lineups that we're playing every single day, visit our website at www.rotobeast.net. So, man, NBA is finally winding it down. Like I said, I'm going to stick with you guys through the end of the regular season. MLB's absolute rolling. Got another win on both Fanduel and DraftKings tonight. If you haven't joined the money team, you're absolute missing out. Straight up, keeping it real. If you want to check our results, you can visit us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at RotoBeast. Check it out for yourself. Go make sure and follow us so you can stay up to date on everything that we got going on. So before we jump into the 6-game slate, if you don't mind, please take a second. Go drop a like below. It really, really helps me out, and I really appreciate it. Let's just kind of jump in this slate. We'll talk about what we know first. Then we got some games we don't have some information on. So we'll start with Philadelphia going into Atlanta to face the Hawks. This game has a 219 implied total. Philadelphia is favored by 9.5. Then we got Charlotte going into Indiana to face the Pacers. This game has a 217.5 implied total. Indiana is favored by 5.5. Next we got Golden State going into Utah to face the Jazz. This game has a 212.5 implied total. Utah is favored by 7. Then we got Boston going into Washington. This game has a 206 implied total. Washington favored by 6.5. And then we also got Phoenix going into Dallas to face the Mavericks, and Houston going into LA to face the Lakers. So that's kind of where we're at game-wise. Let's just jump into these picks. Before we get into these picks, though, one thing I will note is, honestly, this is one ugly slate. I'm not going to spend too much time on these picks. I'm just going to fly through them real quick, kind of get it done, move on. First, so we got John Wall. The price tag's starting to catch up, but, he's coming off a day's of rest. Going against Boston, a team that they're really going to try to hard against. Boston's up there in the standings, and they want to show them that they can definitely match up with them. So I like John Wall in this spot. Then you got Chris Paul going against the Lakers in a very up-tempo game. Love targeting my Lakers. Chris Paul's a very fair price tag. You need 42 for him to hit value. He's averaging 41 on the season. Next, we got Terry Rozier on the other side of the coin going against John Wall. Rozier has been playing very well since he took over the job for Kyrie Irving. The dude, he's been very consistent. The minutes are down a little bit lately. That could probably be, a lot of these guys' minutes are really down. Not just from Boston, just from a lot of the playoff teams. A lot of them are already locked in their spot, so they're kind of giving their guys some rest. But, Rozier, he's a really good player. He's been playing well. You need 35 for him to hit value. I definitely think you could look at him. Then we got Dennis Smith going against Phoenix. He's questionable for tomorrow. I definitely think that he should play. If he does play, going against Phoenix, this is an absolute great spot for him. Coming off back-to-back games where he's played at least 31 minutes, so you got to like the minutes. Played 40 minutes against Philly. Went off for 55 fantasy points. Just showing you the upside he got. I like Smith. Lastly, we got Kemba Walker. All-time low price on the season. He's only playing 25 minutes a game right now. They're pretty much saying, hey, our season's over. We're not going to run our dude into the ground. But, the price tag is showing that. 6,000 price tag. You need 30 for him to hit value. He's averaging 36 on the season. Next, we'll go to shooting guard James Harden going against the Lakers. His minutes are down a little bit right now. They're kind of resting him up for the playoffs. This is a great spot against the Lakers, though. Showtime, in LA. Harden, I definitely think he'll get up for this game. And, I like him. I just think the price tag is a little bit high for, kind of what he's been doing recently. Nonetheless, he's a top shooting guard on the slate. You can look at Oladipo. Indiana's trying to win every game, trying to get themselves a really good playoff seeding. Going against Charlotte, who's a team that's tanking. Oladipo's playing very well. For him to hit value, you need 46. He's averaging 42 on the season. Then we got Donovan Mitchell going against the Warriors. The guy's playing very well right now. You need 40 for him to hit value. He's averaging 33 on the season, coming off a monster game against the Lakers, 53 fantasy points. This is an up-tempo game against the Warriors, and I really like him in this spot. You got Clay on the other side of the ball. I mean, it's not the best matchup against Utah, but I mean the price tag is very fair. He's pretty much their second best player right now behind Durant. They need him to score a ton. I mean, you need 30 for him to hit value. He's averaging 30 on the season. Then we can look at a guy like JJ Redick playing very, very well right now. Going against Atlanta, they should win this game. He's playing, right around 30 minutes a game. He's giving you a solid floor. He's got you at least 26 in 4 straight games. At this price tag, we need about 26 for value, 27. So I definitely think that he's a solid play. Then we'll talk about a guy quickly, Jaylen Brown, going against Washington. I mean, they need this guy to score with Kyrie Irving out. I mean, he's another guy. The minutes have been down a little bit. They're trying to rest some guys for playoffs. Which you got to understand. But I think this is going to be a really good game between Boston and Washington. I definitely think that the starters can play, close to regular minutes. So I like him in this spot. Small forward, you got Kevin Durant going against Utah. He's their number one option. They need this dude to score. So I really like him. Covington playing very well since Embiid has went out. Playing a couple more minutes. He's getting extra rebounds. Plays defense. Solid spot. Otto Porter, his minutes have been all over the place. And, he hasn't had the best production since John Wall has came back. I understand that. But, I mean, this slate, it's shallow, and we have to pick guys that have been playing well, that have been consistent. So I will look at him, more of a GPP play, though. Then you got Prince. I mean, Atlanta's not playing for nothing, but they're playing for absolute zero. But this guy's playing very well. He's playing for a nice contract, in the next year or two. So definitely I think you could look at him. Then you got Harrison Barnes. He should be in the lineup going against Phoenix. Going to play 30 minutes a game. Very solid spot for him. I think he's a really, really good play. Then we got power forward Ben Simmons going against Atlanta. The price tag is crazy high. You need 52 for him to hit value. He's averaging 43 on the season. I mean, he is playing well. So I definitely think he's a little bit more of a GPP play, but you can look at him. You got Randall going against Houston, up-tempo game. He's probably going to be one of my favorite plays on the slate. He's a guy that he's still playing his minutes. Then you got Draymond going against Utah. Not the best matchup, but a very fair price tag. Collins, the dude's been playing very consistent. Up-tempo game against Philadelphia. He's like I said, been very consistent. You need 34 for him to hit value. He's averaging 25 on the season. Then we got Derek Favors going against Golden State. Up-tempo game. Utah's going to want to win this game. They're favored as well. So, yeah, fair price tag. You need 30 for value. He's averaging 27 on the season. Then we got, you could look at a guy like Thaddeus Young. The price tag's down. He's been playing well. You can also look at Dwight Powell. He's playing close to 30 minutes a game right now. He's been playing well, playing solid. At this price tag, all you need is about 23 for him to hit value. He's averaging 20 on the season. We'll go to center. You got Gobert going against the Warriors. I think he's a good play. Like I said, I like the Utah in this game. They're favored. The Warriors, they're best team in the league, but they're injured right now. So, teams are taking advantage of him a little bit, and I like, Gobert. You got Capella going against the Lakers. Love big men against the Lakers. If he's going to play close to 30 minutes, I think he's a really good play. Then we got Deadman. You need 30 for him to hit value. He's averaging 24 on the season. He's been up and down a little bit, I understand. But, he's been getting in the 30s, regularly for the most part. So I definitely think you could look at him. You look at Brook Lopez, stretch big, going against Houston. The price tag's down, very fair price tag. Lopez is a solid play. And then my boy Gortat. You need 21 for him to hit value. He's averaging 23 on the season. The guy's just playing very well right now. He's got you at least 20 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the past 9 games. I think he's a really good value play. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of where I'm at with this video. It's an ugly slate. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it, to be honest with you. I mean, it is what it is. So let me quickly go through this real quick and get you my core plays. Before I get you these plays, though, if you don't mind, please take that quick second and hit that like button for me. I really appreciate it. So we'll go with Chris Paul going against the Lakers. Shooting guard, I'm liking Clay. I know it's not a good matchup, but they need him right now. Small forward, I like Harrison Barnes. Power forward, I like Randall. And center, I mean, man, I don't know. I like Gobert. His price tag's up. I understand, but he dominated earlier this season in this matchup. I definitely think you could go back to the well. So yeah, I mean, hey, this is kind of what I got for you. I think this is a really solid core to kind of get you tomorrow, get you going. Although, like I just said, you got to be careful with the NBA right now. You got to be careful. Most teams just don't care. You only got a couple teams that are actually fighting for playoff positioning that you kind of want to target. But yeah, hey, make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure you got that notifications turned on. Make sure you drop a like below. And if you want to talk about somebody I missed or that I didn't go into depth on, hit me with a comment below or send me a message on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram @RotoBeast. I'll talk to you later. Peace out.